Okay, this is the iPad Pro 6th generation 12.9-inch with Wi-Fi and cellular. Some of you have seen the video of me unboxing this device on this channel, but I haven't got the chance to actually open it and actually set it up, and this is just due to my full-time job, so sometimes it gets very difficult for me to actually do these things. But today we just gonna quickly set it up, and then we're gonna fire it and make sure that it is ready for day-to-day use. And we're gonna, because I already have an existing Apple account, so we're gonna use that to actually set up this device, and hopefully all of my applications, music, and my settings will pull through. So without any further ado, I'm just gonna push the power button. I must say this thing is very sleek whilst it's still powering up. So we're gonna use my mobile phone, which is the iPhone XS Max, to actually set up this device. Let's see if we can tilt to change the orientation. Here we go. First step, I mean, this is normally usual. My phone is already prompting me for this setup, so I'll click continue, and then just move this aside to put in the password. And then it wants me to put a passcode as well. And here you go, it's already connecting. And then it's gonna ask me to scan this thing. I don't know what that is. It's like a fingerprint of some sort. I've scanned it, and I can see already my dark mode setting is pulling through, and it's now gonna set up my iPad. There is a fly that keeps on buzzing. See, shows up my profile, and you just set up, click set up, and then it wants me to enter the password for my iPhone, which I'm gonna do now. This is such the easiest process that you could ever come across. I mean, it saves a lot of time, and you don't have to worry about transferring any data, any settings. It just moves everything across at a snip of a finger, just like that. And it's a typical Apple One UI ecosystem that keeps us hooked, and we can't even switch to any other devices. Just accept the privacy stuff. Excuse me, there's a fly that is troubling me. And then we're gonna set up some Face ID. Maybe we'll skip this for later. Then accept the terms of use. And then now it's signing into my Apple ID. And just to show you, the phone is still hooked to the iPad, making sure that all of the data is pulling through in terms of the Apple ID, and then soon after that it's going to transfer the actual data. That is make this your new iPad, and I'm gonna say yes, continue, and then from my cell phone it says I'm all set, and I'm gonna just press done. It wants me to set up my card payments. I'll ask to set this up later. and I'll also add the card later again, because I won't be using any transactions on the iPad, doing any transaction for the bank or making any purchases. I mean, that will be not practical for me to actually use this iPad to actually travel with this, only to make payments with. Now we are doing the software update, the OS update, and sorry, there's a balance term OS update, and then we just accept the terms and conditions, we agree to them, and then we let the whole thing run the update. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video because this looks like it's gonna take time, and then I will just continue the recording soon after this thing is finished. Okay, the device is now ready, so we're gonna quickly tilt it, and then we're gonna see the new password. Okay, the device is now still restoring some data from the cloud, so we're gonna quickly give it some time to do that.
Time. This scratch right here is probably the most annoying one, as I'm not sure where it came from. You can definitely see it if the screen.
Okay, the device is ready, so we're gonna quickly open the device, and we're gonna say not now, and you can see the device is still downloading everything to the iPad. But one of the first things that I like doing from any Apple device that I just bought, or any other device for that matter, is to check the battery health right from the beginning, because that gives me a comparison of what am I looking at for long-term use, and it also gives me the basis of where I was at point of purchase. So we're gonna go to settings, and then we're gonna scroll all the way down to battery, and then we wanna see the battery health. And then already I have the screen time, which is about an hour, and I think this is just purely based on the setup. And then the screen time is 1 minute off. And then here it gives me the battery level and the activities, and then here I can see the battery percentage and the low power mode off, which I do not need. So to actually see the actual percentage, there's an Apple app that you use. It's called Coconut Battery. We're gonna download that, and then that will give us the exact battery percentage and health. But this is a good place to start as well. I see that this is already connected on Wi-Fi. So yeah, this is the device. I'm just not sure why I did it default to the darker theme. I'm not liking that, so I'm gonna quickly change that. I'm gonna also customize this, and I'm gonna take it back to the normal color. Then I'm gonna close it off, and then just wait for it to download all of the apps, and then we will quickly then explore the UI. But from first glance, I'm really liking the speed, and I'm liking the fact that it has already logged in to all of my Apple accounts. Okay, everything is all set. The app holders of the device is ready. It has downloaded everything from my previous iPad using all the login information from my mobile device. So with all of that said, this actually sums up the end of this review. Please do stay tuned and revisit the channel for a full review.